While Florida is the vacation capital of the United States, welcoming about 130 million visitors a year from all around the world, the state has also gained the stigma of being a trashy place full of sketchy people, and a lot of people have come to hate the state. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 reasons why Florida is not such a nice place and how it sucks in many aspects, such as urban planning. Number 1. It's basically impossible to be a pedestrian. The car covers a very central role in all the US, and Florida's not an exception by any means. Being a state that has boomed after the car revolution of the 50s, there are not many walkable, tight areas like the ones you would find in New England villages, and in some towns, even the downtown area has gigantic roads and parking spots in front of stores to facilitate even more the use of cars. There's also the factor of poor planning. The suburbs are growing very rapidly, but the real estate agencies that are buying the lots are not cooperating in any way to connect their development to the ones around it. Look at these houses near Orlando. They share a backyard, so you think it would be easy to get from a street to the other in no time, right? Absolutely not. There is no connection whatsoever between the 2 streets, and the shortest route is about 20 minutes. By car. Isn't that crazy? And if you wanted to walk there, which would be a terrible decision, it will take you more than 2 hours. This is the pinnacle of nonsensical sprawl, and it forces the car as your only option of transportation since walking doesn't bring you anywhere. Number 2, Florida men. Everybody knows the Florida man meme, where you Google Florida man followed by your birthday and crazy headlines will come up. This implies that there are a lot of crazy people in Florida, and while this is true, Florida has total freedom of information laws, which means that it's easier for journalists to get information from the police and therefore make crazy headlines. In the past, Florida has not been a safe state at all, and it is ranked among the most dangerous in the country. However, crime has been declining steadily with a reduction of 14% between 2020 and 2021. This is because more and more wealthy people are moving into the rapidly growing and safe suburbs, lowering the crime average, but the cities are still a pretty dangerous place to be. As of 2022, Florida is still not a safe state since it still ranks just below the national average for crime at the 26th place. Number 3. Gated communities. This kinda goes back to the first point I made about bad suburbs, but this time I'm focusing on gated communities. Among the multiple developments that are springing up all around Florida, many of them are gated. And you might think that this is a good thing. You're way less likely to have undesired guests if you live in a gated community. And while they might be safer, they're definitely bad for the town you live in. You are purposefully segregating yourself from the rest of the world with like-minded people, therefore increasing your fear of outsiders. Moreover, while the city likes gated communities because they bring in a lot of income taxes, gated communities residents are way less likely to vote in favor of public spaces and amenities, making the city or town feel even more detached. City Beautiful has a great video explaining the pros and cons of gated communities that I'll link in the description. So these were 3 reasons why Florida may not be as good as you might imagine. However, these aspects may touch a resident way more than a tourist and are definitely balanced by a million good aspects, such as the wonderful weather, the welcoming people, and the multitude of activities you can do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.